Reece, nice to meet you. How are you settling in at Tranmere, first of all?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it very much. It's a good group of boys and good coaching staff and the gaffer as well. So yeah, I'm enjoying it very well.
Yeah, tell us about your time, because you had a good time up at Inverness, didn't you? Things went seemingly really well for you there.
Yeah, I enjoyed my time there. We went to the playoff final, which was very good, but we just missed that last step, and it'd have been very good to end my time there, with promotion, but it wasn't to be.
So when Tranmere, you knew of Tranmere's interest, was it always going to be, yeah, that sounds like a good move for me?
Yeah, but I know who Tranmere are because they played Rangers, and I know. And I googled them, done my research on my side, and just wanted to do it as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and the gaffer's Scottish and was up managing in Scotland, so did you know much about him?
Nah, I just knew that he was the manager of Dundee United back home, and then I spoke to my friend at Dundee United who was there, and he said he really liked him when he was there as well, so everybody had good things to say.
When you come to a new club, I suppose the first thing you want to do is settle down off the pitch, but also on the field as well. Do you feel that you're into your stride now?
Yeah, I think I've moved into my house now, and once you feel good off the pitch, you play good on the pitch, but I've still got a lot more to come, and I'm still young, I'm still learning by each week.
Yeah, and the results in the last week or so have been pretty good after a couple of defeats to start with, but that helps, doesn't it, when the results come as well?
Yeah, I mean, it builds confidence and momentum every game, but on Tuesday, I think we should have won it myself. I should be hitting the target with my shots, but listen, there's always the next game. That's a good point away from home.
Yeah, I mean, it's 4 points out of 6. That's the way to look at it, I suppose, as well. And the schedule is pretty hectic, particularly at the start of the season. It's Saturday, Tuesday every week, it seems.
Yeah, I know, but that's the way you want it to be. But sometimes you like a rest, but it's not the case. You just need to live your life properly away from the pitch as well.
So you've got Newport to come next, and they're sort of, if you look at the table down near the bottom, I know they've been struggling at home, but because it's so early in the season, it's difficult to gauge where teams are really.
Yeah, I just said it's early in the season as well. It's only 4 games in. I mean, there's still 44 left or something like that. So listen, they'll be a good team and they'll be ready for it, just like we will be as well.
Now there's a huge game to come next week in the Cup, but you've got to not think about that. You've got to go to Newport and not worry about Newcastle.
Nah, you're right. It's the old cliche, take it by game, but it is actually true. It works like that. So you just need to try and win on Saturday.
Has the manager been kind of drumming that message into everyone about that?
I don't think he needs to tell everybody. I think the players should already know that. It is game by game and it's week by week, but we'll be ready for it.
In a way, it's a big incentive, though, isn't it? To think, well, I want to play in that game, so I need to play well in this game. So I suppose it can work in your favour in some way.
Yeah, of course. You want to play every game, no matter how big or small. As a football, you want to play every game. But listen, he picks the team, he makes decisions.
Thanks, Reece.
All right, Reece, nice to meet you, mate.
Nice to meet you.
Just on the move down from Scotland, how's that been? Because it can't be easy moving that far away from home, right?
I lived in Norwich for 2 years, from Glasgow to Norwich. So when I was 17, so I've lived away from home. But now I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, and this weekend's game against Newport, you said already that it's early in the season, so it's hard to judge a team based on where they are on the table. But what kind of messages are you being given by the gaffer in the dressing room, trying to prepare for a team that sort of you don't really understand at the start of the season because you just don't know how they're going to function this season?
I think just take it by it every game. You start well, you start fast, but listen, they will be a good team. It doesn't matter where they're on the table. To be fair, I've not even looked at the table, but they'll be a good team.
Yeah, for sure. And last season, obviously, the away form was a bit of a problem. Obviously, you weren't here for that, but what do you think that the team are going to be doing different this season going forward, playing away from home?
No, I heard that the away record wasn't good enough last season, but we just need to try and make that better. I'm sure we will make it better.
Yeah, and then going into this weekend's game, the gaffers just kept drilling into us as a media, just telling us about how looking for that consistency and the draw in midweek, you're just looking just to try and be in that position to win another game.
Yeah, as I said, just need to build on every game as it comes. And obviously the more games you win, the more confidence and momentum goes. And listen, we've got a good strong team there as well. We'll help each other, but yeah, we'll be ready for it.